back to Broncos and Parts Garage. My name is Chris. I'd like to wish everyone a Happy New Year. Today is January 1st, 2023. Today I've got my 1995 Supercharged Bronco in front of me. We're going to be doing some work to the dash. A lot of these old trucks, the bosses or screw mounts for your AC controls get brittle. As a matter of fact, a lot of the mounting holes on the dash get brittle and crack over time. Even in Michigan, we're not a high heat area like out west or down south. We just get a lot of rust. But the mounting screws that hold your AC controls crack. There's little square, I'd say like zinc-coated screw bosses embedded in the plastic. Those pop out and crack. So what we've got here is a repair kit. I'll put a link in the description below. If you don't know how to get to the description, click on the title of the video. It'll drop down. You'll see links how to get one. Basically, we're going to rivet this into place, and it will allow us to remount our AC controls, rigid in the dash again. You don't have to worry about it flexing. I'll take the camera inside, and I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Right now, let's get some tools and get started.
I'm inside the Bronco now, obviously. My AC controls right here are really just being held in by this AC trim bezel, which I do sell, so hit me up if you need one of these. I also sell the AC controls, but you can see that there's really nothing holding this into place. All four of the screw mounts have cracked and broken, and it really is just sitting in there, which I don't like. So let's get this dash taken apart. I'm going to show you how to pop this trim off, remove this, pull your controls out. You don't have to unplug anything, and get that bracket installed. The first thing you'll want to do is get a flathead screwdriver as thin as possible, and you want to stick it underneath your dash trim here and gently pry back. You don't want to break the clips inside here. They're fragile as well. So it's just a matter of reaching in here and go every couple inches and just pry this out. This one's been out a few times, so it'll pop off. You want to make sure that none of these clips have been broken. This one's actually missing the spring clip, so I'll put a new spring clip on that before I put this back. That's not going to hurt anything. You could also roll up a small piece of butyl rubber and stick it there, and it'll hold itself in place as well. If you do need any of this XLT trim, whether it be black or Eddie Bauer, just hit me up. Put something in the comment section below. The next step will be removing the AC bezel right here. You need a T20 Torx bit or a 7mm socket or wrench. We're just going to use a 7mm. Take these out. I love these magnetic trays. You can get them at Harbor Freight. I'll put a link in the description too. That way you don't have screws rolling around your carpet or cup holder when you take stuff apart. Set that down. And the same type of clips that you'll find on the back of this dash trim also hold this AC bezel in place, so you'll want to just gently pry this back. I'm trying to get my arm out of the way to give you a view. You see the same type of clips. These should have a little layer of felt over them. I may or may not put some felt on them. Just keeps stuff from rattling, keeps it tight. We'll set this up here. As you can see, all of my AC mounting bosses or mounting points right here and here have been busted out. Same on this side. This one has the square shape where these little inserts went. Hopefully these never break on me. I don't think they make a repair kit for these. But this one's broken out. The bottom one's missing. So there's really nothing, holding my AC controls in place. So let's get the bracket, and I'll show you guys how to get that installed. Okay, let's get the bracket installed. It's fairly straightforward. It follows the contour of the dash, so you need to push it in basically just like this. Now, because of your AC controls still being hooked up, you can just pull this out and kind of get this little hook around your cables. I'm trying not to get in the way here and block it, and loop it around, and you can see it'll basically just snap into place and line itself up just like that. Now, I actually lost the installation kit, so I grabbed some 5/32 by 1/2 inch aluminum rivets. I'm going to drill out the 4 holes. There's 2 on the bottom and 2 on the top. I'm going to drill those out, and then we're going to pop rivet this into place. Actually, I might just drill one while we're on camera, and then put 1 rivet to hold it steady and hold it in place. So we will get our controls out of the way. I'm going to put one rivet in to hold that into place, and then I'm going to drill out the 2 bottom holes and then this 3rd hole over here. So let's get this rivet in. And you might have a smaller rivet gun. I just can't find mine, or my pneumatic one, so I use this big honking thing. But we'll get this in here. I'm going to put a little bit of pressure in here on my AC controls. We've got that one in. The next hole we'll drill out here, this one, and the top one. I'll do those off corner, or excuse me, I'll do those off camera, and then we'll show you guys how to put this all back together. Okay, we've got the bracket in, and now if you look closely, you'll see 4 holes going right into the aluminum plate, right there and right there. You simply grab your 7mm socket again. You line up the holes. Again, I'm going to try to do this without blocking the camera with my body or my big head. We're going to put that through there. I'm going to start this one. I'm not going to reef these down yet. I have to go get 2 more screws because mine were missing because they were all busted up in the first place. But as you can see, even if I only had these 2 screws, it's miles ahead of where it was 10 minutes ago. Let me turn the camera off. I'll go grab some screws. We'll get these put in, and then I'll show you how to put it back together. Got the 2 extra screws. Let me get these in. And again, don't go crazy. You don't want to crack any plastic on your AC controls. If you do, again, I do sell them. I do sell the screws too. When I part out the trucks, I keep them all. We put them in a bucket, and then we have my parents sort them out. I don't know if you guys know, but my dad's been sick with cancer, so he slowed down a little bit, but he does help out quite a bit over here, which is great. Next, you'll snap your AC bezel trim back on, starting on the bottom, and push those tabs in. You get your screws, run them into the top, and again, be gentle. Those are the inserts that do break, so you don't really have to crank this stuff down to hold it in place. Oop. You should have magnetic bits though, which I do not have right now. We'll run that in. Lastly, you can snap your trim back on. It's Eddie Bauer truck, but it has the XLT trim for some reason. I'm not too concerned about it. You snap all this back in. Now your AC controls are rock solid. I hope this helped. Again, I'll put links in the description below for all the components. It really is a game changer on these old trucks. I do have a video where I show you how to replace the, how to repair the door handle brackets if you're tired of breaking the door handles. It's not the handle. You don't need to buy an expensive billet handle. What you need to do is put a reinforcement plate behind that handle mechanism. That will keep the mechanism from flexing, and when you pull on the cable, it actually actuates the door to open. So I hope this helped. Put some comments, like, subscribe, and share. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video. I just watched some of the footage and I realized that my big head was in the way, but I hope you can see enough to get it done on your own. It's a great modification. It's some of the problems that come with using a tripod inside of a Bronco, just camera placement and whatnot. I also want to know if you guys had any questions on the PowerPoint I had installed in there. I do sell these. What I do is I give you a new OEM PowerPoint that I modify with a plug that I buy, and it has like 58 watts of charging for iPhones and USB-C and USB 3.0 ports. So hit me up in the comment section below if you want to take a look or you're interested in one of those. We sell them for $70, but again, you get the new plug, you get the new PowerPoint, and you get a small wiring harness so you don't have to cut anything to plug and play
it in your Bronco, and I show you a video of how to install it. It really is great. They charge phones up to 3 at a time, very fast. So please like, subscribe, share, and we'll see you next time.